Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jeff from BK Mag TV, and this is the BK Mag podcast experience coming to you live from Brooklyn, New York. Tonight, I like to take this opportunity for this 50th episode, and I want to dedicate this 50th episode to this very, very special woman. She passed away on November 19, 2023. And I want to dedicate this episode to former First Lady Rosalynn Carter. She's the late wife of Jimmy Carter, who was the 39th president of the United States. Now, I wished I would have done an episode at the moment of her death and the proceedings that they had afterwards to remember Miss Carter. At the time, I was doing a hiatus, but I wanted to dedicate this 50th episode in her memory, because she was a woman, a strong woman that basically gave her life to just noble causes. While she was in the White House, she's the one that created the executive office for the first ladies that was going to come after her in the West Wing. She fought for mental health reform. She fought for so many things, and even after the White House, she partnered with her husband Jimmy Carter, and they built houses for habitats. Like, they built so many houses. The Carter Center in Atlanta, Georgia, they just did extraordinary, amazing things for the community at large. And it's never easy when someone loses someone that they love. I could imagine Jimmy Carter right now, who's in hospice care. He just made it to age 99. And he just lost his love of his life for over 77 years. It's like, you take the vows of marriage. You said, would you take me for sickness and for health until death do us part? And they were together for sickness and health. They were there together, but now until death do us part. And now Miss Carter, she's departed because she's in heaven right now, because of all her service to her community, to the people of America and around the world. So, Jimmy Carter, when he came to the funeral, and he was there, he was not going to miss it. And he was there. 99 years old, longest living president in American history. He was there. This extraordinary human being was there to say goodbye to his wife, of 77 years. To think about that is just so emotional. There are couples out there that cry and whine about so many different things. They step on each other's toes. They do all this nonsense. They get divorced. Some person gets married 3 times. They get divorced 4 times. They get divorced. But the Carters, they held it together for 77 years until she parted through death. That's a testament. That is a strong testament of what marriage and love and commitment looks like. I think a lot of couples out there, if they're looking to have a strong foundational relationship, they need to look at the Carters, because they are the staples. They are the brand of what a relationship, what a marriage that you work on looks like. And they were truly an example. They were pillars of American culture, of loving culture, of marriage culture. They loved each other so much, and it broke my heart. That's why I wanted to dedicate this episode to the late great Miss Carter, Rosalynn Carter. In this article, this part of the article I'm gonna read, this is from the Carter Center. This is a passage that was written to remember the late great Rosalynn Carter, who passed away at age 96. Atlanta, November 19, 2023. Former First Lady Rosalynn Carter, a passionate champion of mental health, caregiving, and women's rights, passed away Sunday, November 19 at 2:10 p.m. at her home in Plains, Georgia at the age of 96. She died peacefully with her family by her side. You hear that? She died peacefully with her family by her side. That means they were there for her in her very last moments on this earth. You know, holding her hands as she took her last breath. Miss Carter was married for 77 years to Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, and the 2002 Nobel Peace Prize recipient, who is now 99 years old. Jimmy Carter won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002 because of his extraordinary humanitarian deeds he has done for the world. Rosalynn was my equal partner in everything I've ever accomplished, President Carter said. She gave me wise guidance and encouragement when I needed it. As long as Rosalynn was in the world, I always knew somebody loved and supported me. That is just amazing to hear. Listen to this part again. I'm going to read it again. As long as Rosalynn was in the world, I always knew somebody loved and supported me. And that's what everybody's looking for in this world. You know, that's what I'm looking for in this world. And I think that's what a lot of people was looking for in this world. And the Carters had it. God bless them. She is survived by her children, Jack, Chip, Jeff, and Amy, and 11 grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren. A grandson died in 2015. I send my deepest condolences. Besides being a loving mother and extraordinary First Lady, my mother was a great humanitarian in her own right, said Chip Carter. Her life of service and compassion was an example for all Americans. She will be sorely missed, not only by our family, but by the many people who have better mental health care and access to resources for caregiving today. Absolutely. Because she saw how bad it was in the 70s and the 80s, and she took hold of it, and she fought tirelessly to improve mental health care services and resources for many Americans dealing with mental health crises at that time. And now mental health crisis is in the forefront of the papers and in social media and everywhere. And it's because of Rosalynn Carter and her tireless effort in the 70s is why the services are better today, are better equipped today to deal with the mental health crisis that we have today in our country. So thank you, Miss Carter, for your services. The schedule of memorial events and funeral ceremonies will be distributed as soon as possible to media and posted on the RosalynCarterTribute.org, which has already occurred already. This tribute website includes the family's official online condolences book and opportunities for memorial gifts, as well as an official biography and downloadable photos. So this was all on the cartercenter.org website. So the Carter Center was founded in 1982 by former U.S. President Jimmy Carter and former First Lady Rosalynn Carter. They partnered with a college, and to advance peace and health worldwide. That was the main goal, to advance peace and health worldwide. And the goal was also to improve life for people in over 80 countries. Another mission was they wanted to resolve conflicts, advancing democracy, human rights, and economic opportunity. They wanted to prevent diseases and improve mental health care. So overall, it's the Carter Center did just that, and it will continue to do just that, as the foundation will live on for generations and generations, all because of the tireless work of the Carter family. God rest your soul, Rosalynn Carter, and I dedicate this 50th episode in your memory and to the Carters. Thank you for your services. I certainly appreciate you, and I know all of America appreciates your services. May God rest your soul in heaven. Amen.